quiet heels, and the horizon is spinning like broken wheels. The topsoil's gone, just the hard pan left of every green thing. The land is bereft. I'm sitting on a porch of a house with no name, watching the tumbleweeds playing their game. The sun is a coin that's been rubbed until thin, and the dust is a blanket beneath my skin. Rusted out tune under the glare of a daylight moon. The bone on the washboard is counting the cost of everything found and everything lost. It's the vulture's waltz in the center of the bowl, where the grit and the gravel are taking their toll. There's a rock fever in a psych blues haze, dancing through the wreck of the alkaline days. A scrape of the marrow and a whistle of the air, looking for a shadow that was never quite there. Spin in the circle, spin in the sand, in the hollowed out heart of a withered land. The vultures are gathering a black ribbon line, waiting for the moment that the light is mine. They don't need a reason, they don't need a map, they just wait for the spirit to fall in the trap. I'm a dust-covered ghost with a bottle of rye, looking for a hole in the lid of the sky. The Wawa's panting, it's gasping for breath in the river-neck embrace of a beautiful death. Rusted out tune under the glare of a daylight moon. The bone on the washboard is counting the cost of everything found and everything lost. It's the vulture's waltz in the center of the bowl, where the grit and the gravel have taken their toll. There's a rock fever in a psych blues haze, dancing through the wreck of the alkaline days. A scrape of the marrow and a whistle of the air, looking for a shadow that was never quite there. Spin in the circle, spin in the sand, in the hollowed out heart of a withered land. Dust to doubt. The master, and we are the fit. Feel the fever, feel the grit. The vulture is patient, the vulture can't sit. It's the vulture's waltz in the center of the bowl, where the grit and the gravel are taking their toll. There's a rock fever in a psych blues haze, dancing through the wreck of the alkaline days. A scrape of the marrow and a whistle of the air, looking for a shadow that was never quite there. Spin in the circle, spin in the sand, in the hollowed out heart of a withered land. confirming that the music has been created and is ready to play. Staring from the silver wall, wait for the gravity to make us fall. The air is sterile and the light is blue. I can't tell the shadow from the ghost of you. Mercury sliding down the window pane, dissolving the memory and the chemical stain. We're caught in a circuit, we're caught in a line, polishing the edges of the design. The surface is cold, the surface is bright, reflecting the hunger of the neon light. The hiss and the pop are the only sound in a room where the heartbeat can't be found. It's liquid mercury in the chrome room floor, locking the keys in the silver door. Gritty pop glitter in a dark wave sea, drowning in the logic of the alchemy. Sliding like glass on a frozen lake, giving the spirit all it's meant to take. Everything's polished, everything's clean in the hollowed out heart of the chrome machine. Is dropping to a perfect zero. Nobody's a victim and nobody's a hero, just a series of pulses in a digital vein, a beautiful version of the ancient pain. There's a razor edge cutting the air, sleek as a secret and cold as a prayer. I'm a liquid reflection on a silver gray blur, forgetting exactly who we thought we were. The surface is cold, the surface is bright, reflecting the hunger of the neon light. The hiss and the pop are the only sound in a room where the heartbeat can't be found. It's liquid mercury in the chrome room floor, locking the keys in the silver door. Gritty pop glitter in a dark wave sea, drowning in the logic of the alchemy. Sliding like glass on a frozen lake, giving the spirit all it's meant to take. Everything's polished, everything's clean in the hollowed out heart of the chrome machine. Nothing to hide. The mirror is breaking.
floor, locking the keys in the silver door. Gritty pop, glitter in a dark wave sea, drowning in the logic of the alchemy. Sliding like glass on a frozen lake, giving the spirit all it's meant to take. Everything's polished, everything's clean in the hollowed out heart of the chrome machine. It's liquid mercury in the chrome room floor, locking the keys in the silver door. Gritty pop, glitter in a dark wave sea, drowning in the logic of the alchemy. Sliding like glass on a frozen lake, giving the spirit all it's meant to take. Everything's polished, everything's clean in the hollowed out heart of the chrome machine. Where the daylight's dead, the rebar's rusting like a skeletal cage, writing my name on a limestone page. The rattle of the ball in the aerosol tin, the only kind of music that the ghost lets in. The shadow is heavy, the shadow is thick, counting out the seconds with a metal on metal click. The city is screaming on the lanes above, but down in the dark there ain't no love. Just the cold of the wall and the damp of the floor and the sound of the world slamming the door. It's a concrete coffin in the underpass line, marking out the territory, marking out the mind. Shadow rap ritual in an austere tomb, waiting for the echoes to fill up the room. A splash of the pain and a thud of the bass, looking for a memory and looking for a face. Deep in the pillar where the vibration lives, taking back the secrets that the surface never gives. Hey, hey. The headlights flash like a strobe in the rain, a momentary glimpse of the underground pain. The 808's a hammer in a giant's hand, pounding the rhythm into the forgotten land. I'm a ghost in a hoodie, I'm a glitch in the street, measuring the silence with the soles of my feet. The spray paint's a gospel, a neon red blur, proving to the world that we actually were. The city is screaming on the lanes above, but down in the dark there ain't no love. Just the cold of the wall and the damp of the floor and the sound of the world slamming the door. It's a concrete coffin in the underpass line, marking out the territory, marking out the mind. Shadow rap ritual in an austere tomb, waiting for the echoes to fill up the room. A splash of the pain and a thud of the bass, looking for a memory and looking for a face. Deep in the pillar where the vibration lives, taking back the secrets that the surface never gives. the secrets that the surface never gives. Buried alive, confirming that the music has been created and is ready to play. Hey, hey, hey! Crawl through the fence where the city decays. We on the dark in this forgotten place. Still echoes loud, a symphony of rust. We paint our souls on walls of concrete dust. A voice for ghosts that no one ever sees, screaming our names on every concrete please. Screaming our names on every concrete please. Crawl through the fence where the city decays. We on the dark in this forgotten place. Still echoes loud, a symphony of rust. We paint our souls on walls of concrete dust. A voice for ghosts that no one ever sees, screaming our names on every concrete breeze. Screaming our names on every concrete breeze.
Up the narrow stairs where the shadows grow tall, the portraits are fading on the papered wall. A trunk made of cedar, a lock made of rust, holding the secrets in a layer of dust. The mandolin shivering a cold silver thread, connecting the living to the ghosts of the dead. A match for the lantern, a light for the lie, under the eaves of a darkening sky. The kerosene's waiting, the keepsakes are old, a story of fire that's never been told. The wood is a witness, the wood is a drum, counting the years until the reckoning. Kerosene and keepsakes in the attic light, a fragile little empire in the center of the night. Noir, in a gothic folk frame, burning the memory and burning the name. A shiver of the strings and a strike of the match, waiting for the spirit to lift up the latch. Delicate and deadly, silent and deep, the kind of a secret that the floorboards keep. A lock of her hair and a letter in blue, a ribbon for someone that I never knew. The mandolin's weeping, it's sharp and it's thin, tearing at the fabric of the life that I'm in. The smell of the oil is a heavy perfume, filling the corners of the hollowed out room. I'm a ghost keeper now, I'm a curator of pain, watching the dust motes dance in the rain. The kerosene's waiting, the keepsakes are old, a story of fire that's never been told. The wood is a witness, the wood is a drum, counting the years until the reckoning comes. It's kerosene and keepsakes in the attic light, a fragile little empire in the center of the night. Noir American in a gothic folk strings and a strike of the match, waiting for the spirit to lift up the latch. Delicate and deadly, silent and deep, the kind of a secret that the floorboards keep. One drop for the sorrow, 2 drops for the past, 3 drops for the morning that was never meant to last. Strike the wood, feed the flame, there's nothing left but the ashes and the name. It's kerosene and keepsakes in the attic light, a fragile little empire in the center of the night. Noir Americana in a gothic folk frame, burning the memory and burning the name. A shiver of the strings and a strike of the match, waiting for the spirit to lift up the latch. Delicate and deadly, silent and deep, the kind of a secret that the floorboards keep. The rope hangs heavy, a shadow in the air. Beneath the branches, a silent grim affair. The wood groans low, a sound of final dread, as the hollow box awaits the soul's misled. The resonator cries, a voice of rusted steel, echoing the judgment, the truth we can't conceal. The rope hangs heavy, a shadow in the air. Beneath the branches, a silent grim affair. The wood groans low, a sound of final dread, as the hollow box awaits the soul's misled. The resonator cries, a voice of rusted steel, echoing the judgment, the truth we can't conceal. Ooh. The rope hangs heavy, a shadow in the air. Beneath the branches, a silent grim affair. The wood groans low, a sound of final dread, as the hollow box awaits the soul's misled. The resonator cries, a voice of rusted steel, echoing the judgment, the truth we can't conceal.
It's the still the prophet on the radio tower. It's the static prophet on the radio tower. It's the static prophet on the radio tower. Standing on the summit where the lightning lights to strike, climbing up the ladder of the signal hungry spike. So 100 feet of iron, reaching for the black, broadcasting the gospel from the bottom of the stack. The radio is bleeding, the radio is great, telling all the people it's the end of the day. The cowbell is a hammer on the copper plate of sky, while the static prophet tells another digital lie. The static is the water and the static is the wine, turning every cinder to a signal in the line. The 808 is pounding like a heart that's made of lead, feeding on the voices of the living and the dead. It's the static prophet on the radio tower, counting down the maintenance to the final judgment hour. Shadow rap ritual in the fucking festive night, open every vision of the Holy Ghost light. A high-speed rhythm in a distorted choir, dancing in the circle of the electromagnetic fire. The dial is spinning and the dial is cold, a story of the future that was never supposed to be told. The choirs drop the screw like a sermon in the ditch, right noise? Can you feel the hum? The signal is the master. The signal is the drum.
The tower is screaming. The bells are breaking. We are the voices that the static is taking. It's the static prophet on the radio tower, counting down the minutes to the final judgment hour. At a rap ritual in a funky festive night, warping every vision of the Holy Ghost light. High speed rhythm in a distorted choir, dancing in the circle of the electromagnetic fire. The dial is spinning and the dial is cold. A story of the future that was never supposed to be sold.
Affirming that the music has been created and is ready to play.
Static prophets speaking from the cracked antenna. Apocalypse leaking through the broken airways. Hear the falling choir humming from a dead speaker. Souls are getting cheaper for the final reaper. I'm the voice in the static, prophet automatic. This vision's erratic, judgment is emblematic. Static prophet, static prophet, static prophet speaking. Static prophet speaking from the cracked antenna. Apocalypse leaking through the broken airwaves. Hear the falling choir humming from a dead speaker. Souls are getting cheaper for the final reaper. I'm the voice in the static, prophet automatic. This vision's erratic, judgment is emblematic. Static prophet, static prophet, static prophet speaking. Static prophet speaking from the cracked antenna. Apocalypse leaking through the broken airwaves. Hear the falling choir humming from a dead speaker. Souls are getting cheaper for the final reaper. I'm the voice in the static, prophet automatic. This vision's erratic, judgment is emblematic. Static prophet, static prophet, static prophet, static prophet, static prophet, static prophet speaking.
From the cracked antenna, apocalypse leaking through the broken airwaves. Hear the falling choir humming from a dead speaker. Souls are getting cheaper for the final reaper.
I'm the voice in the static, prophet automatic. This decision's unrated, judgment is emblematic. Static prophet, 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 prophet. Static prophet speaking, static prophet speaking. From the crack and fitting, apocalypse leaking through the broken airways. Hear the foreign choir humming from a dead speaker. Souls are getting cheaper for the final reaper. I'm the voice in the static, prophet automatic. This vision's unrated, judgment is emblematic. Static prophet, prophet.
Revel curtains hiding the crack, silk covered cushion and silver lined wraps. The wine is as dark as a permanent stain, dawdled by the pleasure and sharpened by pain. The mag is a serpent that's winding its way under the floorboards of the light of the day. The snare is a rhythm that you can't escape, drawn in the shadows of a beautiful shape.
The chandelier shaking, the air is too thin. Don't know where the exit or the entrance begin. The heartbeat is muffled, the heartbeat is deep. The kind of a promise you're likely to keep. It's the velvet trap in the parlor tonight.
mirror's our angle to show you the truth. The ghost of the glory and the ghost of the youth. The base is a velvet wrapped hammer for sure. The only disease and the only known cure. I'm a parlor room phantom in a diamond cut coat, sending out messages that I never wrote. The snare is a thumping against the partition, the ritual end of a hopeless ambition.
The chandelier shaking, the air is too thin. Don't know where the exit or the entrance begin. The heartbeat is muffled, the heartbeat is deep. The kind of a promise you're likely to keep. It's a velvet trapped in the parlor tonight, dancing in the glow of the lavender light. No wire, disco hunger in a gritty pop soul. Watching the elegance take back control. A pulse of a mag in a shatter of glass. Watching the ghost of the gentleman pass. Sleek as a secret and soft as a sigh. The most beautiful prison under the sky.
Step into the red, 2 steps into the head, 3 steps, and you're already gone, waiting for the curtains to be drawn.
The silk is a red.
The wine is a 3.
We are the ones you will never forget. It's the velvet trap in the parlor tonight, dancing in the glow of the lavender light. No wire, disco hunger in a deep pop soul. Watching the elegance take back control. A pulse of a mag in a shatter of glass. Watching the ghost of the gentleman pass. Sleek as a secret and soft as a sigh. The most beautiful prison under the sky. Stay forever.
I have worked on your request for the velvet trap.
You can play the music directly in our chat.
Should we head to the hanging tree for the creaking rope and rusted resin hair of gallows twitch?
Step inside the velvet dark, a whispered promise, a brand new start. The air is thick with sweet perfume in this gilded private room. This velvet trap is pulling me in deep, a beautiful danger I was meant to keep. The velvet trap is sweet surrender's cost. In this velvet trap I'm happily lost. Step inside the velvet dark, a whispered promise, a brand new start. The air is thick with sweet perfume in this gilded private room. This velvet trap is pulling me in deep, a beautiful danger I was meant to keep. The velvet trap is sweet surrender's cost. In this velvet trap I'm happily lost. Step inside the velvet door, a whispered promise, a brand new start. The air is thick with sweet perfume in this gilded private room. This velvet trap is pulling me in deep, a beautiful danger I was meant to keep. The velvet trap is sweet surrender's cost. In this velvet trap I'm happily lost.
The oak tree's reaching with a skeletal hand, writing a judgment on the frozen land. There's a nurse crying like a dog in the rain, singing the gospel of the guilt and the stain. A thick hem collar for a neck made of pride, nowhere for the hollow-hearted sinner to hide. The slide is a razor on the rusty steel strings, counting the weight that the midnight brings. The branch is a witness, the branch is a judge. The earth is a memory that'll never quite budge. The box is a rhythm, the box is a beat, measuring the distance of the final retreat. It's a gallows twitch at the hanging tree, the final surrender of the bird that was free. Nowhere Americana in a dark roots grave, the kind of a death that a man can't save. A groan of the fiber and a thump of the wood, the only ending that was understood between the silence and the slide guitar moan, standing at the border of the great unknown. The wind is a static in the high country pines, tracing the patterns of the desperate lines. The rope is a serpent with a rough edge kiss, leading the way to the dark of the abyss. I'm a shadow catcher in a long black coat, watching the rhythm of the pulse in the throat. The waves of ladle rattling in a hollowed out chest, providing the music for the final rest. The branch is a witness, the branch is a judge. The earth is a memory that'll never quite budge. The box is a rhythm, the box is a beat, measuring the distance of the final retreat. It's a gallows twitch at the hanging tree, the final surrender of the bird that was free. Noir Americana in a dark roots grave, the kind of a death that a man can't save. A groan of the fiber and a thump of the wood, the only ending that was understood between the silence and the slide guitar moan, standing at the border of the great unknown. One inch for the mercy, 2 inches for the shame, 3 inches for the darkness that's calling out your name. The wood is breaking, the rope is pulling, the dead is calling, the spirit is longing. There's a gallows twitch at the hanging tree, the final surrender of the bird that was free. Noir Americana in a dark roots grave, the kind of a death that a man can't save. A groan of the fiber and a thump of the wood, the only ending that was understood between the silence and the slide guitar moan, standing at the border of the great unknown. seconds of the final retreat. It's the gallows twitch at the hanging tree, the final surrender of the bird that was free. Noir Americana in a dark roots grave, the kind of a death that a man can't save. A groan of the fiber and a thump of the wood, the only ending that was understood between the silence and the slide guitar moan, standing at the border of the great unknown. Confirming that the music has been created and is ready to play. $12 at the yellow line. No moon, no stars, no sign. The wind is talking, but it's speaking in tongues. The dust of the highway is filling my lungs. You don't come here to find yourself, you come here to lose the rest. Concrete altar and a rusted nail, following a scent on a cold wind trail. 12 o'clock at the yellow line. No moon, no stars, no sign. The wind is talking, but it's speaking in tongues. The dust of the high, the wind is tonguing. Silica sand in 1,000 degrees, melting the marrow and buckling knees. The furnace is breathing a black powder smoke in a valley of mirrors where the spirits all broke. The guitars are mounting, they're starting to slide, nowhere for the cool-headed water to hide. Obsidian rivers are starting to flow under the weight of the hammer blow low. The light is a wall, waiting for the center of the world to fall. The tom is a heartbeat, the tom is a drum, waiting for the cooling of the evening to come. It's obsidian heat and the glassworks tonight, forging a weapon from the shattered light. Desert rock, hungry to stone a rock soul, watching the mercury lose its control. A crunch of the glass and a boom of the tom, the slowest explosion of a chemical bomb, heavier than history and harder than sin. Let the distortion and the madness begin. The chimneys are reaching like fingers of soot, grinding my vision under a heavy soled boot. The fuzz is a fever, it's a swarm in the brain, turning the pleasure to a permanent stain. I'm a glass blowing phantom with a pipe made of lead, breathing the static of the words that you said. The riff is a ritual, the riff is a chain, dragging the spirit through the silica rain. The light is a wall, waiting for the center of the world to fall. The tom is a heartbeat, the tom is a drum, waiting for the cooling of the evening to
music has been created and is ready to play. Sun on a silica baked to a gleam, living in the residue of a fever dream. The air is a furnace, the sky is a haze, lost in the shimmer of the forgotten days. Sun on the silica baked to a gleam, living in the residue of a fever dream. The air is a furnace, the sky is a haze, lost in the shimmer of the forgotten days. Sun on the silica baked to a gleam, living in the residue of a fever dream. The air is a furnace, the sky is a haze, lost in the shimmer of the forgotten days. Sun on the silica baked to a gleam, living in the residue of a fever dream. The air is a furnace, the sky is a haze, lost in the shimmer of the forgotten days. Sun on the silica, confirming that the music has been created and is ready to play. Sun on the silica, crystallized, festalized. Sun on the silica, confirming that the music of the fever dream. Forgotten days. Sun on the silica. Sun on the silica. Sun on the silica. Sun on the crystallized.
time to the piston steady beat, feeling the vibration in the soles of my feet.
The air is recycled, it's flavored like grease. In a world of production that'll never find peace. The hiss clank rhythm is the only heart I know. In the blue-collar temple where the iron flowers grow. The oxygen is heavy, the oxygen is cold. Counting out the minutes that were bought and were sold. The sharp scent is cutting through the carbon and the haze, measuring the cycle of the automated days. It's the iron lung and machine shop floor, breathing through the gears and the heavy steel door. Gritty pop glitter in an astral frame, burning through the circuits and the serial name. A hiss of the pressure and the clank of the line, losing the human in the grander design. Muffled and metallic, a mechanical song where the beat is right and the breath is wrong. Lubricant tears on a chrome-plated face, moving with a rigid and a calculated grace. The lead scent is screaming like a saw through the bone, the loudest kind of silence that I've ever been shown. I'm a cone and now I'm a part of the plan, the ghost in the machine of a forgotten man. The hiss clank is steady, it's a clock in my head, turning every living word to something that is dead. The oxygen is heavy, the oxygen is cold. Counting out the minutes that were bought and were sold. The sharp scent is cutting through the carbon and the haze, measuring the cycle of the automated days. It's the iron lung in the machine shop floor, breathing through the gears and the heavy steel door. Gritty pop glitter in an astral frame, burning through the circuits and the serial name. A hiss of the pressure and the clank of the line, losing the human in the grander design. Muffled and metallic, a mechanical song where the beat is right and the breath is wrong. Inhale the iron, exhale the dust. One more rotation, submit to the rust. The turbine is screaming, the pressure is rising. We are the slaves of our own organizing. It's the iron lung in the machine shop floor, breathing through the gears and the heavy steel door. Gritty pop glitter in an astral frame, burning through the circuits and the serial name. A hiss of the pressure and the clank of the line, losing the human in the grander design. Muffled and metallic, a mechanical song where the beat is right and the breath is wrong. It's the iron lung in the machine shop floor, breathing through the gears on the heavy steel door. Gritty pop glitter in an astral frame, burning through the circuits in the serial name. A hiss of the pressure and a clank of the line, losing the human in the grander design. Muffled and metallic, a mechanical song where the beat is right and the breath is wrong. No sign. The wind is talking, but it's speaking in tongues. The dust of the highway is filling my lungs. You don't come here to find yourself, you come here to lose the rest. Concrete altar and a rusted nail, following a scent on a cold wind trail. 12 o'clock!
filling my lungs. You don't come here to find yourself, you come here to lose the rest. Concrete altar and the rusted nail, following a scent on a cold wind trail. 12 o'clock at the yellow line, no moon, no stars, no sign. The wind is talking but it's speaking in tongues. The dust of the highways filling my lungs. You don't come here to find yourself, you come here to lose the rest. Concrete altar and a rusted nail, following a scent on a cold wind trail. 12 o'clock at the yellow line. No moon, no stars, no sign. The wind is talking, but it's speaking in tongues. The dust of the highway, sewer islands.
Bobs against a purple sky, watching the buzzards and the daylight die. A bottle in my pocket and a shadow on my back, walking the border where the limestone starts to crack. The harmonica is crying, it's a lonely wild sound, shaking the secrets from the hard and hollow ground. The ping on the wire is a signal in the dark, leaving a memory and leaving a mark. The moon is a sliver of a silver-plated knife, cutting through the wreckage of a whiskey-colored life. The howl in the reeds is the only friend I know in the land of the bright where the bitter waters flow. Yeah. It's whiskey and wire at the fence line tonight, drinking down the spirit of the fading of the light. Dark blues, hunger in a southern godless soul, watching the thunderclouds begin to roll. A stomp of the boot and a wail of the reed, giving the devil everything he's gonna need. Bound by the iron and the burn of the rye, under the weight of a wide and lonely sky. I can hear the cattle lowing from 1,000 yards away, waiting for the turning of the blue into the gray. The fence is a harp and the wind is a hand, playing the dirge for the dry and dusty land. The slide guitar is muddy, it's a river made of grit, looking for a candle that the lightning hasn't lit. Every ting on the metal is a tick of the clock, built on the silence and the heat of the rock. The moon is a sliver of a silver-plated knife, cutting through the wreckage of a whiskey-colored life. The howl in the reeds is the only friend I know in the land of the bright where the bitter waters flow. Well, it's whiskey and wine at the fence line tonight, drinking down the spirit of the fading of the light. Dark blues hung in a southern god's soul, watching the thunderclouds begin to roll. A stomp of the boot and a wail of the reed, giving the devil everything he's gonna need. Bound by the iron and the burn of the rye, under the weight of a wide and lonely sky. One for the whiskey, one for the wire, one for the ashes, and one for the fire. The fence is shaking, the battle is empty, the dark is calling, and the oranges are plenty. Yeah. It's whiskey and wine at the fence line tonight, drinking down the spirit of the fading of the light. Dark blues, hunger in a southern godly soul, watching the thunderclouds begin to roll. A stomp of the boot and a wail of the reed, giving the devil everything he's gonna need. Bound by the iron and the burn of the rye, under the weight of a wide and lonely sky.
whiskey in the world.